Up for Malcolm Blight.
Football, Woodville found it that way. Glenelg far too good in the final analysis.
Adam Garton has the luxury of 3 bounces, runs through half forward. He's going all the way, lines it up. A brilliant run by Maynard, and he puts it through. That's a big goal to the Glenelg run-on player. Glenelg 2 goals, Woodville 1 goal. Ground covering kick up towards full forward. Seabourn, play on is the call. Kicks around the corner, puts it through. Brilliant goal, Seabourn. Gives it over to Wayne Stringer. Reid, oh, big leap up there, Jack Ware. Oh, good mark. Brilliant mark. Chris McDermott at half forward. Straight at the goal. Seabourn with the run of the ball. Takes the mark. David Kernahan from half forward. Kick number 6. Coming straight across the ground. It's a chance unless it's a certainty. I think Seabourn made it a certainty with a wonderful lead. Up to half forward, hits Sewer's boot. Away he goes. Ralphie Sewer into McDonald. McDonald with the run of the goal. Straight at it. The kick's accurate. Players taking their hands away from the ball. That was very well done up there at full forward by Stephen Nichols. Full points. Second goal to Colin McDonald. Kernahan evades beautifully. Short kick. The kicks are a bit short today because the ball's heavier. Tony Hall evades. Uses the left boot. In front is Alan Stringer, who'll take the free kick and the mark against John Martin. We now see McDonald with his 11th kick. Well, it's a screw punt straight back. Ross Gibbs, whatever you can do, McDonald can do better. And I think he's kicked the goal. The goal umpire slipped over. It's a 6-pointer. McDonald's just been at his 3rd. And Woodville get a bit closer. In fact, only a goal behind. Maynard again. Kevin Harris watches the Maynard kick up to centre half forward. Big tussle there. Tony Hall. Oh, what a good mark. It was a real tussle when it came in. Taylor very acrobatic, but not terribly effective there. And the umpire will throw it up. 11-5 to 7-4. The Bays have just managed to keep reasonably comfortably in front. Free kick, did you see it, Robert? Yes. Taylor just flicked the mud off his hands and went towards Stringer, so he gave the free kick. Alan Stringer now is in a spot of bother as Murphy backs him up. The handball is ragged. Through goes Randall Jolly. On the outside half-forward flank there, Garton. Certainly a bit taller than Ralph Sewer. Grenvold again playing well, although the handball's a bit loose. Grenvold backs up. Taylor comes in, spins around and kicks the goal. Oh, good goal, Taylor. Rogers couldn't mark the ball. Alex Lunn, he's in trouble now. The handball comes out. Marshall snares it. The quick kick away. He's going to try and roll it through, and he does. Well done, Marshall. Alex Lunn will kick to the outer side of the ground. He gets distance with that. Parker and Carey. Oh, another man over there, David Kernahan. He took the mark against the 2 big chaps. Well, there's the kick in. The lead is on from Seabourn. Oh, he's got it. I thought that Gary Haylock might have touched it, but he couldn't. So it's a bounce down, right half-forward flank for Woodville. Parker over the top. John Martin. Gee, that's a lovely kick from Martin. He's kicked a goal. Brilliantly done. The torpedo punters to centre half-forward. Popping, played it well. Puts ball to boot. A chance for Seabourn. He judged it beautifully.
Glenelg too good finally, 17-10 to 11-7. Seabourn, amazing 7 goals in those conditions. McDonald got 3 for Woodville. Joining us in the studio, David Marshall and Ron Fuller from the Warriors. And David, congratulations on your 200 games last week. Jet goes fast, doesn't it?
Yeah, it doesn't seem that long, does
it? No. How young are you?
I'll turn 26 on Monday.
Yeah, well, there you go. 26. So 300 is a real possibility because...
It's imminent.
It is, because injury-wise, OK, you cop your bumps and whatever, but you've remained reasonably sound.
Yeah, I've been pretty lucky. Last year I broke my finger and missed 7 games, which I think is the most I've ever missed. I've only ever missed 1 game in a row, so I've been pretty lucky in that that area.
Actually, and Ron, the conditions yesterday, did they surprise you a bit? Because it seemed to me what made it, or what could have made it difficult, was the fact that some parts of the ground were just fine and dry, and other parts were just horrible.
Well, the first half showed that, where the Glenelg had the ascendancy in the first quarter when they had the easier going towards the school end.
And they used it well, didn't they?
They did, yeah. All day their kicking and their disposal was really good.
Right, and you know Max Parker at full-back, but of course, in those conditions, you really had to play him against Big Super, didn't you?
Well, I think we'd anticipated Garton to play somewhere else, and he was named in the back pocket, so they had to change it around.
And he played there?
He did all day, yeah.
How do you find the Glenelg ground? It's my experience when I was coaching there, you play well there, generally
We
speaking.
have for the last few years. We were playing all right till halfway through the third quarter yesterday, and then Glenelg, you know, they really showed class.
And was in a confident air in the rooms prior to the game.
Yeah, well, 3 wins in a row.
Yeah, I know, but Glenelg were firing up on 6 cylinders, weren't they?
Yeah, that's true, but no, for sure, we were full of confidence before the game.
David, the Seabohm setup obviously is now working, but I thought the delivery of the ball to him yesterday was excellent.
Yes, as you saw on the replay, you know, David Kernahan found him with a couple of excellent passes, and you know, John's adapting very well to the full forward role now. I mean, he was initially a full forward, so it's not a strange position for him, but now he's got his confidence up, and you know, it's good for us.
Alan Stringer straight back into the middle. Now, those conditions obviously would have suited him, and you started at half forward and got you a couple of goals, which is all you've got to do in those conditions.
Yeah, no, yeah, Alan was playing very well in the centre prior to being suspended, and you know, he's a good player, and obviously he's a hard player, and obviously the ball was going to be on the ground a lot yesterday, and his strength in the centre is what we need.
Right.
David, that was an easy free kick he got for getting mud thrown at him. I just said to Ken Cole, we're playing basketball or something.
Yeah, yeah, it's just one of those things that the umpire, you know, was right in front of the umpire, and you know, he obviously didn't think it was, you know, within the rules or part of the game or whatever.
Well, he dodged the mud. He got out of the road, I noticed.
But you can't throw that.
That's why he got the free kick, because he dodged it, I'd say.
But actually, you mentioned before, Ken, about umpiring, and those conditions obviously make it very difficult to umpire. And we've got a couple of instances of how, in fact, difficult it is in difficult conditions to umpire. And have a look. Was this a mark or not a mark? Watch Nichols come out from full forward.
That's a mark.
That's a mark. Well, the umpire was correct in that instance because he did pay the mark.
I thought you were going to say he didn't pay it.
Yeah, but no, Ken made the point before about umpiring, and it's damn hard for umpires.
There were 3 or 4 times yesterday where they paid a decision so quickly, and they really look soft. Some of the decisions look really soft, and that, I just think it makes it very hard for the players to be able to adapt when the umpiring appears inconsistent.
Yeah. Well, let's have a look at Ralphie Sewer. He came through the mud like a bulldog, and let's just have a look at him in a minute. Did he in fact throw the ball, or did he handball it? A goal resulted.
Right. Very difficult to say from our angle, Pete.
We'll have a look at it in slow motion just for you then, Graham. There he goes. And his first half yesterday was brilliant, Ralph.
He knows the Glenelg ground well, I tell you. Yeah, I still couldn't quite catch the reflex hand pass.
It was hard to see where he punched it clear. It actually did look like it came out with both hands as a throw. But
as the umpires do, Ken, in both codes, the benefit of the doubt to the player?
Well, they do make some mistakes. I just like to hear them admit it every now and then. I just love to hear an umpire say, I made a mistake.
That'll never happen.
Really, well, coaches and players make them and are expected to admit to them, and it'd be nice to hear an umpire say, I made a mistake.
There's another area which is a very difficult area. Now, have a look at Andrew Taylor. He comes in from behind. He realises that he was out of position. The ball coming in. Superb body work. Now, occasionally you'll see an umpire pay that for pushing the back.
Yeah, right.
But on that occasion, the correct decision.
Correct, no worries.
And
players tend to ooze themselves forward too, Pete, don't they?
Sure, yeah, they do.
But looking for the easy free kick.
Yeah, yeah.
It was a good quality game, though, yesterday, really. The ball was handled extremely well in very difficult conditions. I thought both sides handled it well. Glenelg, the last 3 or 4 weeks, have really started to run the ball well.
Are you a base supporter, are you, Ken?
I've seen them play a lot, and they're really starting to run well. They lead well, they open the ball out well, and they've got good quality players all over the ground.
You have no feeling for any side?
Well, I guess I lean a little bit towards Glenelg now because I've seen them play so much and watch Graham Corns at close hand, but I like most of the teams in the league, watching them all.
Well, Ken Cole could be league coach one day, so listen to his comments. He knows what he's talking about, I can tell you. He really does. He also, you can see him at the casino too on the international floor there, and Ken, if you do approach Ken, he'll certainly give you he'll tell you where to go at the casino.